And welcome back to the Apocalypse. My name is Vormithrax, and this is episode 69 of our Let's Play tutorial for Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. So we're deep in the middle of the town, trying to finish off some loot run scavenging missions. So we just want to clear the rest of some buildings, and in particular we got a couple of gas stations I want to visit, and there's a spot where I think there's some items that we want to pick up that we had to bypass in a previous visit. So at the end of last episode, it was right here. I just moved the car forward a few spaces and then hopped out. There's a few zombies in the area I want to take care of, and I am going to pull those cargo spaces out of that truck and throw them into the trunk of this vehicle while we're over here. I think it's a good idea just to get that done. That'll give me enough for my near future needs, and I won't have to remember and come back to do this later. So I just hopped out, and that's where we're going. So let's get started. We're hungry and thirsty. Stat-wise, we're doing just fine. We just had a minor fight that ticked off a few minor hit points of damage. But let's go ahead and take care of this. And still got my my throwing sticks with me. I'm gonna keep using them. And we got a number of zombies coming now. So apparently either the vehicle or the daylight has made it so we're visible. So you can see here. Skeletal dogs coming at us pretty quickly. Firefighter, a grabber, oops, spitter. I hate spitters. That one right there I need to be aware of. Where's he at? All I care about is you. So way, well actually not way, only 23 to our northeast. So I think he just came out of, whoops. Yeah, he just came out of the police station. Alright, so I've got the dog coming from the southeast, and I've got the spitter coming from the northeast. I'm going to head down towards the dog and try to finish him off before the spitter gets close enough to start tossing acid at me. Alright, got the dog taken care of. Now we'll move down and finish this firefighter off. Okay, next up is the grabber. Alright, I think the spitter is just off screen there. Yep, he's just up in those bushes. Got the skeleton as well. I think I'm going to let my buddy try to take care of the skeleton while I go up and see if I can get the spitter to hopefully miss me with his acid. Alright, yep, he missed. Great. So hopefully my buddy will engage that skeleton and I can go take care of this guy. Perfect. Alright, that worked out excellent. I want to take a look at this guy. Whoa, what's the deal? Head and left leg. Red. Bleeding? Yeah, Hank Rickham loses some blood. So apparently the skeleton impaled him a few times, and he's bleeding from both locations. So we're going to use item on, bandage, head. Use item on, bandage, left leg. Alright, so the head one is still bleeding, so let's try again. So, oops. Use bandage, head. Alright, and then we stop the bleeding. Alright, glad I went over and looked. I wouldn't normally have even bothered to look, just because that fight was so short. He only went like a round and a half with the skeleton, but apparently it stabbed him a couple of times and cut him open enough. So that's the deal with skeletons. They've got those sharp bones they're stabbing you with, essentially, so a lot of pierce damage. They tear right through clothing and cause bleeding wounds. So, okay, I gotta remember not to go smash that acid corpse. I'll let him take care of the rest of that stuff. So we're gonna move from there to where I'm standing, the spitter. And then we're going to butcher it in place. Oops, don't have a butchering tool. Alright, get Cartsy out. I don't? It's not counting the butchering tool in the toolbox in my cart. Should be. Huh. Alright. I'm not sure why it's doing that. I don't have enough space to hold on to that thing. Fine, dispose of that. Do whatever. Get rid of this thing. And we might be able to make use of that by the time we get back. Let's go ahead and all artsy, grab the shot, grab the tainted meat and the tainted bone. Okay, let's see here. Skeleton corpse. Okay, sorry for the delay there. Had to sneeze and take a drink of water real quick. Pretty good gear, but nothing I've got to worry about immediately. So let's just go ahead and go take this thing apart. I should be able to do it right here. Alright, so that space, remove. Move over, remove. Move over, remove. And they're all in good condition so far. Makes it even better. That one's damaged pretty heavily. I can repair it pretty easily with my welder though, so these are not super rare, but they're hard enough to come by when you really want one that I think it's worthwhile that we actually do this. Alright, so I'm just going to go from here to here. All. And then from here to here. Yeah. There they are, to there. Alright. 250 volume. I don't think they're going to fit in that space. They're going to have to go in the other one. Alright. And that probably comes close to filling that other cargo space. So we're at 250 out of 250. Yep. 50 out of 250. And so we still got plenty of random space. So that was worth the trip. Alright, so our stated goal at the end of last episode was just to head straight south, check out this gas station here, grab this loot out back behind it, and then also check this gas station here. So, want to make sure, see how much gas they have in them. I'll rip tanks out of the local vehicles to fill up and bring back with me if I have to. So, let's go ahead and get him out of the way yet again. Unload back to the main cargo spot. All of that. Fold that up. Alright. And off we go. Alright, we've got a few zombies, tough zombie, shady zombie, and an eyebot playing around over there. Alright. Oh, look at that. Storage battery sitting on a display rack. So this is going to be, and notice the color difference here? That's a diesel one right there, diesel pump. So, were I still looking for diesel fuel, that would be important. I've decided to circumvent diesel fuel. I've converted, or am in the process of converting everything over to standard gas and electric. so let's run over this cop. Oh, another spitter zombie. Where's he at? Right there. So he's coming this direction. He's got us spotted. There's a car that's kind of in the way. I think I'm gonna go put it into reverse. Let him come a little farther north. Alright, let's put it back and forward now. Alright, hopefully that acid didn't do a huge amount of damage to our vehicle. We'll find out shortly. See anything that shows damage, but we'll see. Alright, so we still got a skeleton out there. Still don't like skeletons much. Playing chicken with these things right next to gas pumps is probably a terrible idea. So let's move up here, slow down, do a quick U-turn, then kick it back up again. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Hello, Grabber Zombie. And we'll do the same thing. And that zombie I don't care about, he's little. So there's a hazmat and a standard zombie nearby, so we're going to just move forward a bit. Ooh, they're off to take on Amigo. That works for me. And I think I'll just park here, like so. I'll go finish the Amigo. Oops, car's still moving. Take control. Back to zero acceleration. Oh, 2 Migos. And they're going to be coming right in the car. Crap. Get out of the car, dude. By the time I get out... Exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Alright, got one. I think the other one managed to... Yep, he's off down that way. Alright, I'm not going to catch him. He's too far ahead. Severely injured, yep. Alright, we got one of them. Unfortunately, the timing of that was bad. And, they got some hits in, so our spike plating took a minor piece of damage at some point during all this stuff. Everything else is looking pretty good. Alright, so that's the advantage of having the heavy-duty frame. So yeah, the only thing we're down is that one tick of damage to the spike plating, which is perfectly fine considering everything we ran over. Alright, so look around real quick. Am I running? I was running. Don't care, don't care. Don't care. Don't have the card out right now, so let's drop right here my spear, get items, grab the steel jerry can, and yes, pour in the container, jerry can, and the pump went silent, so yeah, so it's empty. And our jerry can is full, but there's still some in the gas pump, so we'll come up to our vehicle and refill. We'll refill, well, the other tank's already full, so we'll refill that tank then. Alright, takes us up to 73 gasoline, and then we'll go get, oops, the last of the gas out of this pump. Alright, so we have cleaned out this particular gas station now. And refill there. Alright, that brought us up to 74%. Okay, anything else we want to deal with over here? A bunch of junk foods, a bunch of plastic bottles, a whole bunch. It'd be nice early on, but I'm pretty well set for water and all the rest of this stuff, so... we are thirsty though. I guess we'll go ahead and buy orange juice. Oh, it's rotten. Lemonade. Lemonade can't go rotten. 35 quench, some enjoyability, so yeah, let's buy some lemonade. That should be enough. We'll go ahead and drink. Lemonade, drink. Lemonade. Alright, that makes us slaked. And that's a full-on storage battery in perfect condition, so I am going to use the shift movement method to get this over to the car. And we'll pick all for that. That's fine. Alright, so we've got storage battery in there. Anything inside? Some caffeine pills. Actually, they could have a use. Nothing in the bathroom. Just a zombie back here. Don't care. Alright. Gas station is clear. Don't care about the rest of that area. What was out here in my note? That's a copter location. We haven't really spent any time digging up copter parts. We've got the tools to do it. It just takes time. I just don't need the metal materials that are most likely to come out of it, and it's kind of a crapshoot, roll of the dice whether you're going to get any decent gear from the soldiers that were in the helicopter. So I think I'm going to hop back in the car. Actually, right now I'm going to run back here and pick this stuff up. Then we'll go back to the car and we're going to drive it around this way to try to get to that gas station. We do have a military base down here that we haven't looked into, and the reason I haven't really looked into it is we need more military ID cards, so I need to remember to check my map for this FEMA camp and where it should be showing me an indication of where that FEMA camp is. I don't see. So red must be the one that's currently selected, so that's fine, but why isn't it showing me? Should be showing me a marker on the edges of my screen to point me in the direction of the quest, but I'm not seeing anything. Not showing up from what I can tell anywhere close, so I'm not sure what's going on. The quests I think might be bugged with the NPC. Only thing I can think of. Yeah, so you notice right here, I don't know how easy it is to see on the video, but there's a little tiny red arrow pointing that direction, pointing north. And that's pointing to the red asterisk, which is blinking at the refugee center, because I've got my quest currently set on the deal with the informant, which is at that refugee center. So if I go to the FEMA camp and select it, so it's now the red item, oops, and then bring up the map, I am not seeing anywhere on my map a little red pointer showing me where a FEMA camp is. So I don't know if this particular quest you just have to go locate one, that they don't show you where one's at. That's the only thing I can think of, and I just haven't found one. Bring that back up, find patient records, and then bring the map up. I'm assuming it's the guy right next to me. But I got no indicator there either. So, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with those quest indicators and this particular NPC. So, let's go ahead and just jump in the vehicle and get moving again. Dude, get out of the way. No, you don't get to drive. Alright, and let's see. Try cutting through. No. Alright. Whoops. Oh, that wasn't us hitting something, that was a zombie. Alright, we got a zombie brute. Let's run him over. I hope I can come to a stop before I hit the wall after I run this guy over. That was an awful loud noise. Alright, we did manage to come to a stop before I hit the wall. Alright, where are we at position-wise? So I need to get over to this next street right there. So I need to find a way past this house just directly to our east. Let's detach the cursor. Whoops! Whoa, 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 whoa. That command didn't do what I wanted it to. Alright, we're gonna pull a Yui here. Alright, I think that should have taken care of most of the local zombies. And I think because we're running them over like this, it's also pulping the bodies, so we don't have to worry about them getting back up again. Nope, just damaged, so let's, this is the only problem with this size vehicle. Too wide to fit through there. I'm gonna come to a stop here and we'll kind of scout and see if there is going to be an easy path for us through this building or if I'm gonna have to go around. So, stop driving. We'll hop out, take a look at these corpses, make sure everything's smashed up. We'll let the NPC take care of all the smashing of stuff. We'll just do this key. Oh, lots more zombies in sight. Most of them way to the north. So they're all attacking that, either the car or the iBot. But I want to look at items, so sort category, oops. Alright, sewing kit, bunch of dirty clothes. Alright. Brute corpse, gotta make sure that gets smashed. Alright, not seeing anything too interesting. Grab the batteries. And the cash card. Alright, so he's got everything smashed up, I think, so I definitely I'm not going to fit the vehicle down that direction. We got some hardware, circular saw, don't really care. So if we detach the cursor, might be room between these buildings down here. I can't quite see that far. North, I got all those zombies up that direction. What's that building right here? So I'm currently right next to a furniture store, house, and a pawn shop. So the pawn shop's the one that's shuttered up. Well, I'm either gonna have to go north or south around this thing. Probably south would be safer. No blockages, so yeah, we'll just run south and around. I just don't want to mess too much with this stuff. And once again, this guy hops into my driver's seat. Alright. Alright, there's the gas station to our right. This one's one of the big ones that's got the pumps, so we're gonna have to pay for gas in this one. Let's see here. I think I'm going to bring it to a halt here. Turn it off. And how are we doing? 73% gas, so we can still put a pretty good amount into it. Oops, check status after we ran over all those zombies. Spike plating, these are slightly damaged. That one's a little heavier. But it's doing its job. Everything else, oh, took a little bit of damage to a windshield. But otherwise, everything else is looking great. So, just a tiny bit of time with the welder, and we can get all that fixed up with no problem. So let's go check this. And I want to... I don't know how you identify which pump is which, but I'm just going to say buy gas with the big cash card. There's up to 139 liters. Let's cancel that. So I can only carry 32 more liters, so there's like 4 or 5 times as much as I can currently put into this vehicle available here in this location. So let me think about this. There's a few possibilities. One of the possibilities is if I can consolidate these down so that there's only at 60 and 70. So between these two, I could completely free up space in one of these. So here's what we're going to do. Whoops, I totally forgot to grab those ID cards before running over here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is bring up the advanced inventory, pick the spot directly above me, and then that spot to the right. We're going to throw everything into the center position. Smoker zombie spotted. No. Alright, so now that right hand spot is completely empty, so we've got 250 available space there. Next thing we're going to do, we are going to get in this car. Start it back up. Do a U-turn. Alright, we got worm sign, so I think I'll stop right here. hop out. And there's Science ID card. I can do without the rest. Science ID card. Don't care. Don't care. Alright, let's just do a search here. So I'm thinking of throwing on... that's outer. Alright, that's it. So, just the 2 ID cards, so we're going to go ahead and get moving again. I don't want to waste too much time here. Close the door, start the engine up, and let's get moving again. Okay, so let me bring the map up, mark some things off here. So we've got rid of that, delete that note. Mobile Meth Lab I no longer care about, we'll get rid of that note. And what we're going to do is we're going to head over here towards the military base. A long time ago when we went over here, we found that steel drum, 200 liter volume, or 200 liter volume to pick it up. Well, now we've got 250 volume available in the trunk. So we're going to grab that steel drum, throw it in the trunk, go back to that gas station and unload all the gas into that steel drum, and then we'll take it home with us. That will work out great. All right. Hello, Smoker Zombie. We'll probably just ignore you and keep moving. Alright, I think it was, yeah, down this road a bit. There it is. Alright, that's close enough. We'll just let go of the controls. This will be quick. We'll just do the shift move. So there to there. And there to here. And alright. And oops, there to there. Alright. And we've got a steel drum, 200 liter, in the trunk. And let's delete that off our marker list. Okay, so we're heading almost due northwest back up to the gas station. So we'll just kind of parallel the road here. Bunch of zombies in the area, including a spitter and an acid. They're right next to each other. Got a, jeez, all sorts of fun ones. Let's run this guy over. Do a UE, and then we'll come back and get those other two the same way. Alright, Hazmat Zombie, another truck with cargo spaces. Let's kind of flip this thing around one more time. Alright, get a nice even line here. I don't see anything worth grabbing. The acidic zombie corpse is mangled. It doesn't say pulped. I'm not certain if that means he's going to get up again or not. I think he'll still get up if we leave that there. So I'm going to bring the car to a halt. Keep forgetting I don't have a butcher tool on me. Really need to get the butcher knife or the steak knife and remember to bring it with me. Alright. Okay, so got all that taken care of. They're killed. I'm not going to search the house right now. We're just going to keep moving. I want to get this process done. Hello. Stop. Reverse. Ugh. Well, that was pretty close. Alright, forward motion. Turn. Here we go. Get a little too cavalier with my vehicle here. Oh, look at there. Hey, hey! Keep control of the vehicle, please. Yep, UPS recharging station and an M60 that we can pull some ammo out of, I believe. That's going to save me some effort. Alright, we'll go ahead and pull forward just to there. Alright, so we got a little bit of work to do here. I'm going to definitely disassemble some stuff in that military vehicle here. We're going to grab some gas out of the gas station. We've got a few zombies roaming around the area still. Crawler, standard, a smoker, fat zombie. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to end this episode right here, and we'll pick up when we come back. We're in the same spot. We are tired and hungry, so I do need to get a bite to eat. The tired, I think, is relatively new, so I definitely want to make sure we finish clearing the area, get the gas into that 200-liter jug or drum. That will make that a lot easier, and it'll be a real bear to move that, but we hopefully won't have to move it far to just shuffle it into the trunk of the car. And I think we're done here. But the only other thing we could do is pop into these houses just to check to see if they have basements that can be useful to us. But otherwise, I don't see much else to really look at. There's a police station over here in Bucksport, so that's a possibility. But I think we have just about completely looted out everything I planned to hit in this town. So, like I said, that's the end of this episode. Do hit the like, comment, and subscribe buttons so I can know how I'm doing and how I can improve. And I've got my Discord channel linked in the bottom of the description as well, so you're welcome to visit there and chat with us about the gameplay. And I hope to see you in the next apocalyptic episode. Have a good day. Bye-bye.